Hey everyone, Sanjay here from Contriver podcast. You are listening to Con San Show, episode number 120. And today we are going to talk about why shouldn't you play your life, the game of your life just to win. Let's get started. Never listen to any advices. That's the advice that I want to give. These are nothing but you practice, you'll become an expert one. Your network is your net worth. But I don't know how to start. Just start. You play your life game just to win it or just for the process. It depends upon you, but my take on it is I don't really do something just to win. Because winning is like, even though if you just win something, at the end of it, what do you really get out of it? Maybe a prize or something like you're running a marathon, you get a medal. But life is not really that. Life is not really so small that you run a race and win it. Life is something like you just play it for the process. The process is more important, the journey is more important than the destination. That is how life is. And if you are so concerned about winning, you'll just play small, saying that what if you fail? You just fear of failing. And your self-respect, if you just lose, you'll just feel like your self-respect is completely destroyed. But if you just play it for the process, you'll feel like, okay, fine, I'm learning something out of it. And that that micro failures will compound to an exponential victory. And people just compare themselves to someone else. And they feel like I'm not really performing better than them. I'm not really performing better than her. Why am I? What am I doing? And where am I going wrong? People try to figure out everything, but they try to forget that they are really unique, and they try to forget things that they are just competing with themselves every day in, day out. You are just a competition of yourself. You have to understand that. And if you feel like you don't want to fail, winning is the only thing that you need, trust me, that is completely impossible. Try to get this. Why? Is because failures is the path that you meet. Failure is a lapse, just like your lapse in a race. It's just a destination you reach when you go forward to your end goal. That is how it is. If you just meet some 10 failures, you'll get one victory. But people feel like that one particular lap, let's say you're playing a circuit which has 10 laps, but people feel like that one particular lap is the entire game, and they feel like they will give up on that particular thing. That is what's happening. And you just fear a lot about failure. Maybe that's what our education system is all about, or that is what people really teach you. They just compare themselves to someone else, and if they just lose, they feel like they have lost the entire world. They are so down, and they feel like it's the end of the world. But it's not that. At the end of the tunnel, you'll find the light. That is very important. The talent that you get, the skill that you get in that particular process is really important than the victory that you have. You just fail on something, you just fail on one thing, the experience that you get out of it, you can use that for some other victory, or you can use that for some other things, and you can try to win. You can use that same strategy for somewhere else. I started an other YouTube channel. Some 3 years back or 4 years back, I had a tech channel. It's called Tech Thinkers TV. So I learned video editing when I just started that particular YouTube channel, and the skills that I have in while editing that particular videos, and the skills that I had to narrate things, that is really helpful today. That is the reason I feel a bit comfortable to talk to people, and that is the thing I feel so comfortable editing things. So beginners, they feel like, man, if I try this and if I fail, what do I really get out of it? You don't get the result, but you get the strategy, you get the experience. That is really important, right? More than the end goal, the journey is really important, and the journey is quite beautiful too. Fine. Yeah, coming back to the shout out, I'll give you guys a shout out. Those people who just comment on my content. It might be podcast, it might be video, it might be our Instagram post. So if you just drop me a comment, I'll give you a shout out. I'll go through your profile. I'll make sure how much value that you generate out of that particular out of your particular Instagram page, or your particular podcast, or out of your particular YouTube channel. I'll make sure I'll give you a shout out, and so that we can interact with each other, and we'll develop a community, saying that if we need us, I mean, I have given shout out to many people in my podcast. So if you guys, I mean the audience that I have, if you guys really need a model, you can go contact Vinay. So that is how it is as of now. So we as a community, we are developing, and that's the reason I want to give a shout out. We need to know about each other. Until then, it's me Sanjay signing off from Contriver podcast. Meet you guys in my next podcast, guys. Bye bye.